Hey everyone, this is a quick look at the LEGO Batman movie Scarecrow Fearful Face-Off. Small set, just comes with 2 figures and the builds that you see here. The main build is the Scarecrow helicopter slash autogyro slash whatever you want to call it. You can look at it as just like a hybrid helicopter or something, because it does have the thrust propeller on the back of it. You know, it's a made-up thing. It's kind of cool looking. Does rely upon stickers, especially the ones on the rudder. There's one on either side. Those are pretty important to put on there, I think. They add a lot to the character of the whole thing. I think that it looks cool. It's very silly with how small the main rotor is up here, and yeah, it doesn't even spin very well the way that it's attached, but that is what it is. It has 2 fear canister bombs on the, or fear gas canister bombs on the sides, attached to stud shooters, which are angled off. They're the minifig handheld style ones, so they're angled off to the sides. And those are actually fairly easy to deploy because you can hold this in various ways. It allows you to just, you know, connect directly to the triggers there. They hold on well enough and they shoot off when you want. They kind of angle out to the sides. Each of the fear gas canisters is a nice, very small build, just, what is that, 4 pieces there. But I think, you know, it looks cool and it works out pretty well. Kind of bounces off hard surfaces, rolls around a little bit. Yeah, I think just in general, this thing looks pretty cool and, you know, makes sense for what it is, for a silly, small thing for the LEGO Batman universe. Movie universe. This is just another piece of the Gotham Electric plant that can be posed around. Doesn't really connect particularly well to the previous parts, you know, they did in the last few sets, but just adds more stuff that you can certainly use to customize those other ones, and you can just pose it nearby and start to expand the scene a little bit more. I like the stickers that they include with these always, and I like the color scheme too, bringing in a little bit of the sand green, and I very much like these newer macaroni pieces that are available in different colors, but they're usually red in these sets. A little spot for a fear gas canister bomb to be inserted on one side here underneath this platform, and there's a small action feature that allows you to blow that up. You just push down here and yeah, see, the top of the platform blows up. If you had somebody standing up there, then they would be kind of knocked off rather quickly and violently. It's kind of fun to see a figure go flying through the air like that, and you know, it just works. Scarecrow in this set is in his full garb, full standard garb, whereas in the last little set they had him with a motorcycle helmet on, so this is a little bit more complete. I think it's a pretty good figure. It's comic, but I think that it's a good LEGO representation. Has the printing on the sides of the arms, on the sides of the legs. I think there's just a little bit of miss on the alignment on the hips, but it's not bad. And you know, they got the single print up top on the hat. Use the light yellow color for the hair that's molded in with the hat there. And there's an alternate face on this as well. The alternate face is not very different from the main one. You know, you don't really see much difference from a distance. Up close, you can certainly pick it out, but you know, those two just don't have that much different presence. Yeah, you can see the tongue more there, but the overall expression is very similar. I think this is the first LEGO Batman movie Batman figure to not come with a cape. This is supposed to be his jetpack on here. The wings are all one piece. That's all just together with the bracket. Keeps it nice and small and low profile and light in weight and all. And it does have a couple of studs on the back of it to allow the rest of this mechanism to be attached there. I really appreciate the range of motion that they have for these jet elements with the fire coming out of them, because it allows you to stand the figure up. You can just use the flame elements, just get them right down to the same level as the feet to get the whole character, the whole figure to stand up on the ground with everything on, so it doesn't become, I mean, obviously it's very back heavy, but you can still make it stand on the ground without using any stands or studded base or anything. So I just personally appreciate that. Let me pull this off just so that you can see the 2 studs there. They are hollow studs, which is great, gives you the maximum, you know, ability to attach things in as many ways as possible with bar-sized items. There's the main face on the front or the back, whichever you want it to be. And there's the other. Yeah, I think that those are good. I especially, again, I've said this before, but I especially like what they did with this expression, because when you put the mask or the hood back on, you know, that really shows through well through the eye holes in that. So this is a small, kind of low budget set, maybe a little bit above the impulse buy level, but I think it's good for what it is. It actually presents play possibilities with such a small set, with two figures with things to use them with. Both of them can be flying around. This is able to attack, literally attack, and you've got kind of a target for it to attack down below. And I guess, you know, you could also kind of angle those stud shooters forward a little bit and use them with other parts, you know, some spare studs or something, and use them as cannons to shoot at the Batman as well. I think that the Batman jet suit is done pretty nicely, or jet pack, and yeah, just overall small but good little pack. Well, that's it from me. Let me know what you think about this. If you have anything else that you would like to add or a different opinion that you would like to share, I'll see you in the comments, and I'll talk to you again soon in my next video.